Good morning to all. So today we are going to discuss electrolysis of molten NaCl. Now remember, electrolysis reactions are carried out in electrolytic cells. Remember, electrolytic cell is a device which has ability to convert electrical energy into chemical energy. Now electrolysis is what? It is a decomposition of electrolyte by passing electricity. Ultimately, reaction happens to be non-spontaneous and we are forcing that non-spontaneous reaction to occur by passing electricity. Now, electrolytic, so this device consists of what? So, during the course of electrolysis, what we need to do? We need to use a beaker. Electrolytic cell to be used consists of a beaker, and in this beaker molten NaCl solution is to be taken. So this is a molten NaCl solution, and graphite electrodes are immersed in this solution. Electrodes serve as electronic conductor, and these electrodes are connected to the cell or battery like this. Now this is solution of NaCl, molten NaCl solution. This is what? Molten NaCl, and this is the figure of electrolysis of molten NaCl. Now we know that in molten state NaCl dissociates producing Na plus and Cl minus. What it means? It means that our assembly consists of Na plus and Cl minus ions. When we pass electric current, then ultimately these ions first of all move to the oppositely charged electrodes. Whatever sodium ions are present in this assembly move towards negatively charged electrode, and chloride ions move towards positively charged electrode. We know very well there is an attraction between oppositely charged species. Now question arises, what happens? So during course of this, two types of reactions can be explained, one of which is oxidation and other is reduction. So at two subsequent electrodes, two type of electrodes can be explained. So first of all, at positive electrode, so we already discussed that the Cl minus ions, that is negative ions, get attracted towards the positively charged electrode. So by reaching that electrode, these chloride ions undergo oxidation. Remember, oxidation is the loss of electron, process of loss of electron. So by losing electron, chloride ions discharge, and thereby liberation of chlorine gas takes place. So what happens exactly? On oxidation, chlorine gas get liberated and electrons get set free. Remember, this is the process of oxidation. Thus, at this electrode, effervescence of chlorine gas can be seen. Now what happens at another electrode, that is at negative electrode. At negative electrode, positively charged ions, that is sodium ions, get migrated, get attracted, and these sodium ions tend to gain electrons lost by Cl minus, and remember, this gaining of electron is nothing but what? Reduction. Thus the sodium ions present at that electrode gains electron and undergo reduction. Remember, gain of electron is process of reduction. Thus reduction takes place at negative electrode. Now we may name these electrodes. At positive electrode, oxidation is taking place Thus, this electrode may be termed as anode. Remember, anode is an electrode at which oxidation takes place. On other hand, at negative electrode, reduction takes place. Thus, this can be termed as a cathode. Now, these two are the electrode reactions. Now, in order to get cell reaction, I mean net cell reaction, we need to add these two reactions. I mean oxidation half and reduction half. If we add these two, we may get the net cell reaction, and hence net cell reaction is also called as redox reaction. In every cell, remember, cell reaction happens to be redox. Now by adding these two, what we get? Electron get cancelled. So twice of Na plus twice of Cl minus gives Cl2 plus twice of Na. And remember, this is a redox reaction. So after completion of electrolysis, this is our net result. So what are the result of the electrolysis? Result of electrolysis. Now result of electrolysis is what? First big thing is at anode chlorine gas liberated, thus effervescence can be seen. So at anode effervescence of chlorine gas is observed, and at another electrode, I mean at cathode, silvery white sodium get deposited. At cathode, silvery white sodium is deposited, which in turn floats on the molten solution, which latter floats on molten electrolyte. So these things happen during the course of electrolysis of molten NaCl. And remember, this reaction is non-spontaneous, and in order to bring about this reaction, we need to supply electricity. I mean, by passing electricity, this reaction can be made to occur. Thank you.